Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to Hardcore Progress Episode 1. I was not expecting to make a hardcore, if I'm honest. I honestly didn't think I was going to make one, but over time, this is exactly what happened with Iron Man Mode 2. Like, over time, and a couple months after it passed, I was just considering it, and I'm just like, well, I just want to give it a try. And, you can always try something, and if you don't like it, you can just stop playing it. However, just as the normal Iron Man was, after playing this for a bit, it has been pretty addicting. So it's been enjoyable. However, my main focus is still on my standard Iron Man. I'm only playing a hardcore just for a fun experience, really. I don't really intend to take this account that seriously, at least as of yet. So far, all I've been doing is questing. Because I'm figuring on a new account, on a hardcore Iron Man, really on any account, really. Questing, like, right off the bat is probably one of the best things you can do. So, for whatever reason, I don't know why I just decided to start recording during, I think I'm doing the Grand Tree. Yeah, we're doing the Grand Tree right here. But I don't know, for whatever reason, also, that's another thing. This is the first time I've actually voiced over videos. I'm normally, as you all can tell, I usually do, like, live commentary. So this is kind of new for me. I'm going to try my best to do this, but it is kind of weird, not going to lie. But I'll get used to it. Just bear with me. But yeah, anyway, I don't know why I decided to start recording during the Grand Tree, really, and not just from the beginning. But pretty much up to this point, I had actually died like twice already. I had made 2 hardcore Ironmans. Both of them died fairly early on because I was just doing stupid stuff. The first time I died, I got to Fire Giants, having done like the main quests like Waterfall, Fight Arena, the Gnome quest, minus Monkey Madness for the XP. And I was just AFKing Fire Giants, and my auto retaliate was on. So you already know where this is going, and I got banged out. Looked back at the screen, and I was lumbered. So yeah, that was fun. Second time I died. How did I die the second time? Like, I honestly can't even remember. I think I got banged out. Oh yeah, I know how I died. Right. So I was doing the Grand Tree again, and I was 12 HP. For whatever reason, I thought I could do that demon without being. I thought there was a delay between going down the ladder and the time that he actually goes to hit you. So I'm at 12 HP at this point. I hadn't done Witch's House, so that 25 HP just did not exist yet. And I was speedrunning this account. I'm like, oh, okay, perfect. And for whatever reason, I thought I could just safe spot that demon without having to take a hit from it. Next thing I know, bam, I get clipped to 12. So, yeah, that was fun, too. Third time, though, I guess it's been a charm. So far, we are alive and just been, like I said, questing away. So at this point, now that I've given you all a good intro, you can stop watching me doing the quest, and I'll actually start clipping to things and talk over those. So yeah, let's go.
So I pretty much started off like I always do, and I decided to take the route of doing the Gnome quest and Waterfall quest. And before I did those, I actually did Witch's House, but I didn't record that. And the reason you do Witch's House is so you can basically skip the 25 HP, so the Moss Giant Waterfall doesn't one-hit you. So I went ahead and decided to do that. Went ahead and knocked out 30 Strength and whatever attack from it. I think you get 30 attack from that as well. And like I said, I also did Tree Gnome Village and Grand Tree alongside that. I know if you do Fight Arena, the Gnome quests, and Waterfall, that will get you to 44 attack if you did that right and you did all those quests. So I always, it's always good to try and quest your way to get skills. You should never train them. Like, I'm thinking back in the day when I actually used to, like, train at chickens and then cows and then, other things all the way up to Rune, when now you can do it. And literally in an hour and a half, you can literally just wield Rune. And after Dragon Slayer and a couple of other defense quests, bang, bang. Right there, you can also equip Rune armor. So that's pretty cool. So like I said earlier, I mean, as far as the hardcore has gone, it's been an amazing distraction, actually, because while I've been able to play on the hardcore, because it's so intense and because I'm questing constantly and I'm basically always focused on this, like, account, it has allowed me to do very AFK stuff on the standard Iron Man. So I've been able to actually get insane, like, cooking gains, and I've even been able to, like, click and do thieving at the RD Knights. It's kind of AFK. It's not as nearly as AFK as Monkfish is, but I had about 36k Monkfish to go through on that Iron Man. So questing on this account has given me the opportunity to get a lot of the way through that. So that has been a blessing. Yeah, right here I also got really lucky. 30 magic, and we literally just got to Fire Giants, and we got the Rune Skimmy. And I've had friends that have gone all the way to 55 magic and didn't get that Rune Skimmy. So they were quite pissed at me. It was great. So at this point, I kind of decided, well, I got the rune skimmy. There's really no point to, there's no reason for me to stay at Fire Giant. So I went ahead and decided, okay, well, what else can I kill that I can still get Mage XP and, still get some good levels? Well, I decided on Greater Demons. And the reason for that is because they drop Runeful Helms. And look what I got. At this point, I had literally been here for, I think, like 3 kills. I think I was 31 magic at this point. And I literally got that Runeful Helm so quick. And I was just stunned at this point. I'm just right-clicking it, looking at it. Yep, 31 mage. And bam, we get a Runeful Helm. And that's amazing. Well, the good thing about Greater Demons and the fact that they drop Runeful Helms is the fact that even if you get a Runeful Helm, you can stay there and keep killing them for more. Because if you get more, you can alch them. Which, by the way, I did get another one. 34 magic at this point. My luck was just insane here. I don't know why, but my luck on early hardcore Iron Man was really good. So hopefully that RNG continues on to later in the account so I can get good drops too. I pretty much stayed here Greater Demons for a while until I got the main teleports unlocked. I did 45 for Camelot, and then I think I stayed there till 51 until I actually could do Plague City right here and teleport to Artie too. Just really nice to get those quests out of the way. And just being able to teleport around is really good. I always recommend you get magic up early, because if you get magic up, you can teleport around, and questing is going to be a lot easier. At this point, still keeping up with the questing theme, I had to get fire making up for the Sea Slug quest because I made it a goal to get the Ardone Cloak 1 because of how useful it is. And one of the achievements you have to do is go on the fishing trawler, which requires 15 fishing. And I decided Sea Slug has basically no requirements, minus 30 fire making. And I went ahead and did the fishing trawler achievement, and then I went over here to get this guy my rusty sword. And we got our Artie Cape. So that was really handy. The Artie Cape is basically just a free teleport over to Ardone. You don't have to waste law runes, and it's just a good item to get you on this side of the map without having to get magic up, even though I did have 51 already. And that was quite useful. I didn't really know what to put that lamp on. I was kind of just like, okay, what's like the most aid skill to train right now? We'll throw it on agility. Now we're kind of transitioning. I wanted to get crafting up, and that's for Fairy Tale Part 1, I believe, or maybe Lost City. I'm getting confused now. But I tried to do as many crafting quests that I could at that point in time before I actually started picking flax and doing the bowstring route. Now here I did the Night Sword because I wanted to get 29, and that's because I needed to make a silver bar for the Nature Spirit quest. You need to make the silver sickle, and because of how quick and easy Night Sword is, it allowed me to do that very efficiently and effectively. So that was quite nice. Got a few more crafting levels out of it as well. And having Nature Spirit done, that allowed us to do the Fairy Tale Part 1 quest next, after I did Lost City, of course. I always keep, like I said, man, I'm new to this voiceover stuff. Like, I'll think ahead, and then I'm start narrating, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I'm not, we haven't even done Lost City yet, so. Once I did Lost City, I then basically got to the point that Tanglefoot took like half an hour to kill, by the way. Just flinching it is so annoying, man. But yeah, I wanted to go ahead and get my fairy rings unlocked, so I went ahead and did Fairy Tale Part 1. I had pretty good luck with the 3 items I needed. I forget what they were, but they were pretty easy to get. So having those fairy rings unlocked was just really handy. Like I said earlier with Mage, if you can get Mage up quite early and you get your fairy rings as soon as possible, questing is going to be a breeze. Granted, you're not going to have energy potions and that stuff yet, but you're going to be able to get around the game very, very quickly. So it's going to work out for you very nicely. At this point, I'm kind of just questing more and more. I wanted to get Shadow of the Storm out of the way. I don't know why I didn't record Demon Slayer and the Golem, but it was in that quest line. Did Shadow of the Storm for that 10k range XP, so you basically go from 1 to 27. It's a very good way to get your range up quite early, because 1 to 30 range, training it normally, is probably the most AIDS thing ever. Also, this is how I safe spotted Elvark on Dragon Slayer. It's got at the point where I'm like, okay, I need to get some defense up. I've been like level 1 at this point for so long. I think you get 13 from Nature Spirit, but you get the point. I'm like, okay, my attack and strength far outweigh my defense right now. We need to do something about that. And it's kind of around this time that I also made a goal to go ahead and try and do all the free-to-play quests. I don't know why I like to do that, but it's just nice to open the quest book and see all that green just pop out at you at once and have that all done. So we went and got Dragon Slayer done. It honestly gives you some really good XP. I mean, that strength and defense XP, doing that quite early and flinching Elvark like that, your stats will fly up pretty quickly. So at this point, we're now 6 away from being able to wield runes, so that's pretty cool. And now, as you can see, we're basically at that point where we're like, okay, doing Black Knight's Fortress, still keeping up with the free-to-play quest, but I want to do Recruitment Drive because I do want to start working on the Proselyte quest line. So getting Initiate, whatever. That's cool. We'll get that out of the way. Slug Menace, though, has some pretty high requirements, so I'm going to have to work on that a bit, like 18 Slayer and some of that stuff. I think you need, I forget. There's some other stats in there, too, so we'll work on that. But yeah, pretty much just keeping up with the free-to-play theme, getting all these quests knocked out as quickly as I possibly can. I want to, like I said, I just want to open up my quest booklet, see a bunch of green, and it's just nice to see that's out of the way. So at this point in time, it's basically to the point where it's like, okay, should I just go ahead and like get the quest cape? Because what I think I might do actually, I might go ahead and decide to like just rush Barrow's gloves as fast as I possibly can. If I can get Barrow's gloves pretty quickly, by the way, I don't know why I did go Sohoy. I just wanted to. Getting that active file was just nice to get over here, and I don't know, I was kind of in the mood for it. Kind of an AIDS quest. Also, this is how you can safe spot the Shiloh Village quest, for those of you that don't know. You can just lure it to the northwest corner of this table here, Dolmen, whatever it's called, and you can safe bet it quite easily with 13 Mage if you got Fire Strike. So, keeping up with the questing theme, the only free-to-play quest I have done at this point that I haven't done, I can't speak, is Shield of Wrath, because one of my buddies is actually wanting to do it with me, and that's the only one I left. So, questing away at this point, 32 Prayer, Holy Grail, such a good quest. You get so many good rewards from it. But yeah, I'd like to get 43 Prayer, and here's the clue scroll I did. So anyways, guys, that's going to wrap up episode 1. Sorry if I was terrible at commentating. Like I said, I'm new to voiceovers, so this is quite weird for me. But I hope you all enjoyed. Like I said, just been questing a lot, and that's kind of what we've been doing. So guys, tell me your thoughts down below. What you think of Hardcore Iron Man Progress Episode 1. Questing Episode 1, basically. And I will see you all in the next video. Hope you all enjoyed.